Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, July 27th. A major storm is unfolding for the Mid-Atlantic region for the Friday, Saturday time period. It looks like we'll get some heavy rainfall. Given the recent heavy rainfall in this area and the already saturated grounds, flash flooding will become a real concern. It looks like, again, the main rain event looks like it'll be later Friday through the day on Saturday. There could even be some lingering clouds and residual showers on Sunday in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region, especially along coastal sections. Basically, it's turning out to be a July nor'easter for much of the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. Again, there can be some shower and thunderstorm activity late today and tonight, but the main event is coming later Friday into the day on Saturday. This is a forecast map from NOAA forecasters for the total precipitation amounts in their estimation for this upcoming event, and I have no reason to disagree with this. This is the kind of potential we're looking at here for the Mid-Atlantic region, with 3 to 4 inch bullseyes in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, this is for the whole event coming at least right into the weekend. And again, this storm could become a slow mover and could linger into Sunday. Even some models have some clouds and showers hanging along coastal sections as late as Monday, a July nor'easter that will become a slow mover. Well, let's talk about the ingredients coming together to help produce this nor'easter. Again, it turns out it'll be kind of like a wintertime nor'easter. Even high pressure will sit to the north and northwest of the I-95 corridor, but we have a very vigorous upper level wave of energy, 500 millibar level, that will help to spawn the development of this coastal storm. And again, the main activity looks like it'll be Friday into Saturday. Heavy rain at times. Potential exists for up to 3 or 4 inches of rain in some spots of the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's walk through the 6Z GFS model run. First, we're looking at the upper levels of the atmosphere, 500 millibar level vorticity field right here. And just watch this area right here over the western Great Lakes, and we'll move ahead in 6-hour increments. And again, a very vigorous upper level wave of energy here. This is now by tomorrow morning over the Great Lakes region, and it's starting to take on a look of a serious upper level wave of energy, and that just heads right into the Mid-Atlantic region. This is now Saturday afternoon, kind of an unusual setup for late July. Again, if only this were January, and if you're a snow lover, this could have been a pretty nice setup here with a coastal system, high pressure to the north and northwest. Here we are Saturday afternoon. Let's now keep pushing ahead, and notice it's basically sitting and spinning now. This is Sunday morning. This will be a slow mover, and in some areas around the Delmarva Peninsula, southern New Jersey, it could hang on into Sunday, perhaps even Monday as well. Of course, the longer it hangs on in those particular areas, it'll exacerbate the flooding possibilities, and winds will become a problem along the coast too. And the longer it hangs on, the longer time period there can be for a northeast wind. This again will turn out to be relatively like a nor'easter that we're used to in the wintertime here. Now let's take a look at the 500 millibar height anomaly pattern. And here we go as we begin the day here on Thursday. Lower than normal heights across southeastern Canada, ridging extending up across the Great Lakes into southern Canada. Let's move ahead in 6-hour increments. Again, this is the 6Z GFS model, and here we are by tomorrow morning. That upper level wave of energy, that vorticity we saw in the previous set of maps, sitting over the central Great Lakes come Friday morning, and a deep upper level low is starting to form, and that just slides right in slowly into the Mid-Atlantic region. Here we are Saturday morning, a deep upper level low sitting right on top of the region. There can be some strong thunderstorms during this event given the cold air in the upper atmosphere. As we see right here, these lower heights will be associated with some chilly air for this time of the year in the upper part of the atmosphere. Anytime you have chilly air in the upper atmosphere, late July, you can set off some strong to perhaps even severe thunderstorm activity. That mainly would be on the front end of this storm. Friday afternoon is the most likely time period, perhaps Friday evening, for some strong to severe thunderstorm activity. By the time Saturday rolls around, we'll be cooler in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. A northeast flow, a stiff breeze, high temperatures holding in the 70s most likely on Saturday. Again, a typical nor'easter with northeast winds for the I-95 corridor on Saturday. Let's keep moving forward here. This is Saturday afternoon, and notice a slow movement now. Sunday, still sitting right along the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Again, there can be showers lingering into the day on Sunday, especially down along coastal sections of New Jersey and the Delmarva Peninsula. And as we push ahead here, it just finally starts to weaken a little bit. This is as late as Monday morning, still sitting and spinning along the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Again, a slow-moving system, and all that could exacerbate the flooding potential here as rain will fall over a long period of time, really starting the threat later today and tonight. But again, the main activity looks like it'll be Friday into Saturday, but lingering rain is possible Sunday, perhaps even into Monday in some parts of the coastal Mid-Atlantic. Well, let's now walk through the surface forecast maps of the GFS. By the way, the European model is actually even a little bit more threatening in terms of rainfall compared to the GFS. It's a little bit more bullish on the rainfall amounts, but the GFS now is kind of catching up to the European model with a major storm threat for the I-95 corridor Friday into Saturday. Again, starting off the day here on Thursday, cool high pressure up across south central Canada. Let's move ahead in 6-hour increments. Some shower and thunderstorm activity, but on an isolated basis later today into tonight. If you're in an area where a storm hits, it can produce some heavy rainfall without question, but they'll be isolated later today and even overnight tonight. I don't expect too much activity until perhaps late tonight, but the main event comes later tomorrow into the day on Saturday. Let's keep moving forward. All these maps, by the way, from tropicaltidbits.com. And here we go. High pressure, reminiscent of a wintertime banana-type high. This high extending all the way down into the Central Plains and cutting across into southeastern Canada. Represents cool air for this time of the year. And that kind of a pattern will kind of help set the stage for a slow-moving system here. Let's keep moving forward here. By later tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, low pressure starting to form along a stalled out frontal boundary zone. Banana high here setting up to the north and northwest and even out to the west here across the Central Plains. Let's keep moving ahead. And tomorrow night, the potential exists for some downpours. It looks like all models tend to focus on Friday night for perhaps the heaviest of the rain during this upcoming event. Low pressure intensifying here along the Mid-Atlantic coastline and some heavy rainfall. A stuck high pressure system to the north and northwest. Let's keep moving forward. Here we go. By Saturday morning, stiff winds along the New Jersey coastline out of the east to northeast. A typical nor'easter. Some heavy rainfall extending all the way back into western Pennsylvania as this low spins slowly along the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Here we are Sunday morning. Still low pressure right along the Mid-Atlantic coastline. A cool northeast flow of air. Again, temperatures for the most part in terms of highs will hold in the 70s this weekend under the influence of this nor'easter with a northeast flow of air at the low levels of the atmosphere, and high pressure still sitting to the north and northwest come Sunday morning. Let's finally move ahead to Monday morning, and here we go. Still some signs of that low pressure area sitting off the New Jersey coastline, and high pressure, cool high pressure still sitting to the north and west. Once the sun comes out in full force on Monday, expect temperatures to jump back to 80+ degrees, and that warm-up will continue on Tuesday as well. But before we get to that, early next week time period with some sunshine returning here, we have a major storm to deal with in the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. There can be some shower and thunderstorm activity later today and tonight. But the main event will be Friday into Saturday. Perhaps as much as 3 or 4 inches of rain in some spots by the weekend from this unfolding July nor'easter. Stay tuned to VencoreWeather.com for updates later today and of course during the day on Friday. That's it for now. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.